Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. We are here today with Jonathan Stoddard, star of the great American family movie Finding Fate. Jonathan takes on the role of Billy. Join us as we delve into Jonathan's insight into his character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here, Jonathan.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure to talk with you.
For me too. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Finding Fate?
So my character in Finding Faith is a gentleman named Billy, and um, basically I'm a traveling musician, and my wife and I, because I'm on the road all the time, and I've continued to be very ambitious with my life and my career, we end up growing apart. And so Finding Faith really is about her story and her journey, about questioning her marriage with me, about some other family challenges and things that she goes through. And it's about her losing her way and losing sight of things and losing her faith. And then, yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but we end up finding our way back to each other, but we have to go through quite a bit to be able to get there.
Okay. And what initially attracted you to your role in Finding Fate?
So I've worked with Andrew Stevens, the producer, several times, and he reached out to me, and I was in the process of filming a Christmas movie, actually, and he reached out to me and wanted to know if I could audition for this. And originally, I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to take a break. I was going through a lot of things myself, just with my life. You could say that I was kind of losing my way. And he said, just please take a look, read the script. So I read the script, and immediately it hit me incredibly hard. And I realized that there was something a lot bigger at play, and that I needed to do this project. I needed to do this for me. I needed to do it for God. I needed to do this movie. And so there was just this incredible pull. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just one of those moments where you feel like everything is in alignment. And so yeah, without question, as soon as I read it, I was like, okay, I'm in. I have to do this.
Amazing. And what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating?
So what makes this movie so special and captivating is that this does not, water down life. This doesn't color code anything. Or sugarcoat anything. This is a very beautiful and real look at humanity and what we go through and what we experience. The acting is brilliant. Ashley, my co-star, the lead of the movie, is phenomenal. She's an incredible actress, and she carries us through this entire journey that she's going through. I'm, oh, John. I mean, the cast in this is insane. Um, and the story is really, really beautiful. And so, yeah, all I can say is that like this is one of those projects that takes you on a roller coaster. Um, it's a little different than my normal rom-coms and Christmas movies and things like that. This is real life, this is gritty, and this has some heart to it that is really moving.
Interesting. And what do you hope audiences take away from watching this movie?
I hope that audiences watch this movie and walk away with a deeper sense of compassion for themselves and for other people. You never know who is going through what or what other people may be experiencing, and as we run into them, it's easy to either put judgment on other people or not like how they're behaving. Um, but this movie really demonstrates a deeper look at what we go through as people, as humans, and our relationship to God and to questioning life and existence and everything. And So I hope people walk away with a deeper sense of compassion and just gentleness and patience because it's hard. And I know we all know this. Life can be hard. And even when it's not, there still seems to be challenges. There are challenges when things aren't going well, and there are challenges when things are going really well, like managing success or just wanting to be successful, or managing love and maintaining it, or trying to find that loving partner. Like it's always hard, and there's always something that we have to show up for and step up to. So I hope people walk away with a deeper sense of compassion and love in their heart.
That's amazing. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast on set?
So it was incredible. This cast and crew showed up in remarkable ways. I mean, we faced a lot of things together. Um, Even there were some things with John and his wife that were very moving for all of us on set, and he was such a rock star, and we all came together because she was in the hospital and kind of going through some things at the time. That was very, very moving for all of us. And Ashley and being able to work with her, Don Michael Paul, the director, he just, I couldn't say enough amazing things about this cast and crew. They felt like home. It was a family, and we just had an amazing time making this project. I of course have to do a shout out to Ricky Masler, the casting director, who is just one of the best and very near and dear to my heart.
Great. So, what can you tease about your character journey?
Well, because I'm a singer-songwriter in the movie, I am performing a couple songs. And so it's kind of fun. At the end of the movie, we end up seeing me on stage playing and performing and things like that. And so that's kind of fun to see me in a different light that we're used to.
What genre?
It's country music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite scene or moment while filming this movie?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, I don't know. There are kind of two scenes that I absolutely love in this. One is where she and I finally have a heart to heart, and she asked me what's going on, and I basically say, well, I don't know what happened, with both of us, but I can tell you what happened with me, and I open up about part of the journey and the ambition and stuff that was going on and some of my insecurities, as Billy, and there's something that I feel like everybody can relate to, like anybody in the pursuit of anything. It can be easy to feel like we're not enough, or to feel like we need to abandon all hope because the weight is entirely on us, and it's easy to isolate ourselves and feel alone while we're on the pursuit to success, or feeling like we're not good enough for those around us. And so there's a really beautiful moment where we open up and have this conversation, and that's great. And then my other favorite moment is something that she and I do near the end, where she comes to one of my shows, and we have our final heart to heart, and that's also a really beautiful and powerful scene.
Amazing. So, the last question, can you tease something about your next projects?
Next project that I'm filming, or next project getting released?
What do you prefer?
Well, I can shout out to a couple because I'll say GAC has been absolutely remarkable to work with, and just being a part of the Great American Family. So we have another Christmas movie coming out later this year, So that's going to be amazing when it does. It'll be called A Royal Christmas Ballet. And then outside of that, I had a movie hit theaters a little about 3 weeks ago or a month ago or so called Silent Thunder, and it just hit streaming platforms. And so Silent Thunder is an 18th century horror western comedy-ish kind of thing, and so that's kind of a fun movie. And then, I mean, there are a lot of movies coming out. Um, the lineup is going to be really amazing. I mean, I have other Christmas movies that I can't necessarily say where they're going to be getting released yet. But there are a couple rom-coms that I'm actually really proud of, and I don't know the releases on those either. I mean, we're gonna have to we'll talk. We'll do this
Yes.
again, but
Yeah, yeah.
there's a lot of really cool projects that are on their way. Um, Actually, I think there's another movie that's gonna be hitting theaters soon called Somewhere in Montana, and they wanted to do a release somewhere around either August, September, so that should be coming up pretty soon.
Okay. Great. So this is it. Make sure to go to Finding Fate tonight on Great American Family. And thank you, Jonathan, to join us today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. And thank you all for watching. Bye!